And from that point, you get to recording. That's how you do it. And here we go. I'm gonna check my audio before I get crazy. Check my audio. There's that. That was what the title screen would look like in Metroid Prime 1. But of course, I'm playing on Prime Trilogy, so it's not going to quite look like that. It doesn't have the title screen for any of the games. I'm going to be mostly going with the Metroid Prime logo. But for the time being, we're going to stick to the Trilogy one. And let's see. We're going to get back in here. Going to click that play button. Close out of there. And I think we're just going to bash some buttons if I can get over there. If it's like not crashing or anything. I don't want to press that. Remote 1 connected. And it might not be working. Yeah. I just restart the game. Give it a little resetio. Get a Mr. Resetti. Very mystery set going on or whatever. A music set. Close that. Squish over here, and then we're gonna get going. Quite laggy. Well, that's just the background I got going on. We're not actually running the game right now. It's actually a GIF that I slowed down into a video. Oh yeah. For some reason, the male choir music kind of reminds me of part of the ending toward Twilight Princess. It's a little bit fuzzy. Stream in general, I don't know. I'm sure it'll straighten the stuff out. It's probably because I was like clicking around, maybe. That would be causing stuff as such. Retro Studios and Nintendo's made Donkey Kong Country Returns, even though we're playing a different term of a game. Then this just sounds like Donkey Kong Country 2 stuff. Yeah, Metroid Prime Trilogy. Cool. Nunchuck is required. I'm going with an HD texture pack as well. Might also have to sit back a tiny bit. Since the bar's going well, that's just my little practice run. Oh, spoilery, that's where I'm going to be ending the stream, at least if I make it that point. Let's see, I guess I'll go for the one that looks most like me. Just a little bit less pale. Yeah, the fuzziness is kind of a thing. Just let that be a, you know, aesthetic or something. Single player, we're going to do Metroid Prime Game Star and Veteran Mode because, yeah, I'm such a great Metroid player, I guess. You know, I got Better Call Saul still. I should probably be wearing my Metroid shirt. And right here is where we transition over to blaming. Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to a derelict space vessel in orbit above Talon 4. What? We're just gonna boop that one away. Alright. No flickering issues that is known to happen. Let's see. Hopefully I have all the things in place to make it not happen like that. And also we're gonna be kind of doing a, you know, base bar situation just to get some safety starting off. While we're in space, I think like there's something that can be voice acted right here. Samus is going into space. I mean, it's kind of like the Metroid Prime song in Smash. The pirates are far from finished. Yeah, kind of being green screened out, even though it's just yellow writing, but it's detected as green enough. Very professional setup I got going on. As we get set up for the very first place we're going in this game, looking pretty big. Always got to get a flashy start. Oh yeah, I also got to get like a lot of documents open for tracking, but it's nothing crazy right now. Let's see. Scan, stream. Don't have to worry about upgrades right now. I'm just gonna keep something else open. Let's do it like that. There we go. Might even squeeze that away. It feels kind of awkward because like the way I have it, I just have my monitor kind of down for sensor bar positioning. But either way, here comes our girl Samus out of her gunship, getting very dramatic. How we're getting started. Well, I was about to say like the frame rate's looking pretty alright. It just had a little bit of a stutter there, but it's fine. Here we go. Just when you take a breath. I just like how we always do it when I get started. Mainly because I played the beginning more than anything. Here's our hood. Got all this. Got locking on to do. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. Wii controls as opposed to GameCube. Probably some extra things that I could apply for how I'm dealing with stuff. But yeah. Always gotta have the scan visor ready. Force field activation switches are now in line. Yeah. not only am I gonna go for 100% collectibles, I'm gonna go for 100% scans. Of course, you don't have to scan absolutely everything, it's just that sometimes it does help to be like, yeah, here's how you scan a little bit of stuff, and now things are connected. Let's go for high mode, like there. Let's make like a little zigzaggy shape, not that it matters, just teaching you aiming and shooting and everything. Hopefully my eyes don't look like they're gonna be going in the back side of my head as we get ready to move along. Even when our hope is gone, with the potato debris flying around. Oh no, it's gonna hurt Taylor. You can already kind of get Alien vibes already, because Metroid is actually inspired by Alien. I mean, the whole name, Ridley Scott, and kind of Ripley, you know. Samus, cool female protag. And here we go. Always gonna be in scanning mode. Right. Like all the things right here, be like, entry to deck gamma or whatever. Like right here. Exterior docking hangar, rather. Kind of looks like Steam logo and everything. Yeah, I haven't even actually got to like an actual logbook scan yet, but we will soon. It's like the lore for this game is optional with all this. Get through all the airlock situations. Entrance to it. Kaboom. Shoot that door. Whoa, flying creatures of death. They cannot be opened until the airlock is pressurized. Let's go ahead and get it pressurized right here. Successful. There we go, it's going to schmoop. It's schmooping. Ugh. Let your ears pop. Do. Oh, I guess I didn't take long enough. Ooh, what is that? What are the sounds I'm hearing? Creatures of stuff. Too many stuffy creatures. Emergency evacuation area. Alright, let's keep going ahead, because now it's time for a room like this. What's that? A dead body? Or, you know, recording to logbook, not recorrecting logbook. It's been added, and it's a parasite, interstellar vermin, Talon 4, native to stuff, but it's kind of here on the pirate frigate Orpheon. And that's a dead space pirate right here. Death caused by severing of the spinal cord. Let's put it even more out of its misery, while also the parasite. You can press an LZ, get the music started, and get some reading right here. They use their jettison escape pods about 6 hours prior to my arrival. So must have been a little bit of a danger time. Chemical burns. Yeah, not even getting proper burns, or scans rather, for space pirates. Maybe so much burning that made me think of that right there. Let's see, are you still with us? He's kind of holding on to dear life. Oh man, should I just let it get out on its own time? I'm just gonna scoot by, even though he could give me some energy. Yeah, don't hurt me, man. Might as well try to get as many scans at the beginning of the game as I can. According to logbook, replenish 10 schmerples of energy. Alright. Yeah, just read stuff how I can. Just gonna kind of do it on my own time. Not getting like stuff like that until like the next room that gives you for the logbook. Alright. But we got the energy and the parasites, our main scans thus far. And sometimes scanning is a little bit weird. It doesn't really get what you're trying to point to, but it's working kind of well enough. Space pirate, excessive blasting. So you can like get your charge shot and go kablammy like that. And also, we got this going on. We can do a little hopsy-doom, got some morph ball bombs. Kind of got a starting setup, don't we? And then right here is when mini cutscene. The dudes are going over there. Look how doodly they look. And what if they put Ripley or the Xenomorph in Smash? I saw that message a few minutes ago, but I just didn't really make note of it while I was gaming, you know? Gaming around here. Feels like I'm kind of in darkness, but like the gift thing, then it goes into like the title screen mode, just to get a little bit of movement. Oh yeah. Always feels so fun and wholesome and great. This right here is kind of a missable scan. I mean, there's going to be multiple throughout the game map stations, but of course, once you get them, you're not able to scan them again. So let's go ahead and get your scan right here, and we're going to get a save point soon enough. Just getting that 2 parasite swing specimens, volatile security personnel. All personnel report to the helipad. Magnetic locks engaged. Even though it's not quite how it goes. Yep. See, even still not proper lore, just like optional lore, man. Alright. All necessary scans been done thus far. Let's get our map. Here it comes. Get ready for classic Metroid jingles here in a moment. Wah 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 wee wah wee wah. I got the map for the area. It's great and lovely. And I think it does get a little bit chuggy and slow right here. So yeah, see. Only pretty much as far as I've been. It's like different named rooms and like all the short little hallways. They call like access to blah blah access hall. But yeah, this is just like an introductory part of the game. Get this. Doesn't really seem to be running too chuggy right now though. Maybe like once I get a little bit later on. Calm down, music. It's just the beginning of the game here. You don't have to go schwoompy, man. So satisfying how you see the light do that. Okay, now we get more scans right here. It's just unnecessary for puzzle-related stuff. Take beta. The what beta? Don't be a beta. Chose the competition 150 license smash intro. Something. Platform active. Cool. It's always so weird because like you can newly scan platforms whenever you make them available, even though it's like something that's already being established here. And yeah, it's pretty much only seems to be here that you can scan doors like that. Your little doorways going around. Blast doors at that. Some might have blast shields later on. Don't even need to do that. Just a little analysis right here. Conductor unit has been damaged. Let's try not to get zapped. And I got zapped. It's fine. It didn't even show the damage. I'm still at my 99 health, as it says. Ooh, what's this though? What are you? You creepy thing. Unknown morphology. Appears to be in a state of stasis hibernation. You mean like bing, 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 bing. Breath of the Wild stasis? Specimen cell C, Phazon compound, what? Get ready for a big old batchy name like that throughout this trilogy. And who even knows how it's going to come out to be in Metroid Prime 4, based on current story setups. Everybody be injured and space piratey, but I'll lock on to you, the walking dude, while the dude that's already downed, his friend just got downed, and I'm not going to revive you. And I don't even know what direction I'm heading because we're kind of within space. There's no real concept of up and down in space. Kind of plenty of scans here, but it's not logbook scans, just minor lore, kind of getting you an idea of what's going on around here. A little bit of a parasite problem, as we've been seeing. Kind of seems to be what's happening to these space pirates that still be around, ones that haven't evacuated themselves. His carapace is quite resilient. What's here? Coils on this ventilation cap look unstable. Well, unstabilize yourself like that. Or I can do that with a missile. Yeah, haven't really used a missile yet. We got a little setup of 15 thus far. And there will be upgrades. With a certain max number, I guess I'll go ahead and say the max number is 250. So each missile pack is going to give us 5, so we got 50 of those to collect throughout the game. And it's like already trying to give us a tutorial for it. Ballistic support needed. Gotta be careful here because we got an auto turret camera thing. Recording to logbook. Auto defense turret. Let's get it going. You can give it a charge shot or you can just missileize it. Your missiles kind of lock on. There's like some settings you can implement. Alright. It's just a... Oh yeah, it's another thing. The missile ammunition. Definitely get those added to your logbookos. A bucko. Biohazard containment. That's going to have some interessant stuff for us. Feels like that should be a scan right here for something. Not like lore related, but something in general. What's this? Back this way. Biotech Research Area 1. This but there. Specimen block F. Or as Dashi would say, F. Or like elf, kind of. Oh, that's a bigger individual. Be careful how you say words. Horribly mutated. No life ratings. But something of importance, kind of right here. Is my voice going already? Pirate data. The encrypted data was decoded. Zebus has fallen. Log numbers. All ground personnel are presumed dead. Either killed by the hunter. What? The monstrum hunter? Clad in metal? Wait, that's me. Or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Is that how the pirates talk in this game? Our research frigate Orpheon, the Syriac is, I guess... Oh, it's like a separate one. Volparagon, where in orbit in a 0 hour and is now Vortex Outpost and 100% survival rate. The Metroids are healthy, but on the blah blah reading, feeding schedules and supply status. I'm just gonna like kind of skim them throughout the game because there's quite a bit to get. No sign of pursuit from the hunter at Code Blue security status. Alright, so that was our first proper pirate data scan. Alright, Phazon Fusion, stage 2. So anything that just says recording to logbook, that's the important stuff to scan. Yeah. Oh yeah, that right there is helpful to do. We can disable a turret, that would be right there, but scannings have already happened. See, just like that. It doesn't need to do the loading scan anymore. Ooh, Plasmite. Not even proper scans, maybe a sneak peek of dudes we might see throughout the game. That's a pretty big parasite larva. Even though just the normal parasites have been small themselves. Maybe that's the type of one that would become a queen or whatever. Xenotropic life form. What about xenomorphic life form? Another plasmite thing. See, like, if I wasn't scanning anything, I could like already be a little bit into the main playing of everything. The playing field. But we're just collecting lore as we go along. 30% in holding. And this right here. Très important. Elevator operational. Step into that hologram. See, look, it's like, platform is active, meh. Meh meh. Poppy power. 3 hours in the radiation stufferooskies. So much scanning. Feels like it's kind of being active, but not really enough of a problem. It's just like the enemy kind of knocking around behind me. I'm sure it's nothing. We could be fine. Yeah. Here, let's try to bomb it out. How you doing in there? Kind of like use a charge blast. Sometimes it's weird, like charge blasts could work better than a missile, but it's all up to testing. Kind of see like a pirate handprint. And now we take the platform. If there's like any point in the game where the frame rate would chug, we've pretty much already seen like the most of it, like getting started, the opening cutscene, and then like going into different rooms. I think there is something I can enable, like pre-render textures or whatever, but it needs like a lot of RAM, and I actually do have my new 32 gigabytes, but I don't know if that would be even enough. Like maybe 64 or could be the minimum. Holding cells, dude walking around, space pirate, his movement is hindered, and he's gonna get absolutely blasted. I was about to say, is that enough to kill him or what? So I haven't even taken proper damage, because these guys are, you know, a little bit of stormtroopers, and I got blasted there. Minimal enemies being assessed, enemies and injuries. I'm just like purposely taking all this damage. You can kind of do a strafing thing too when you're locked on enemies. Of course, you kind of need to be closer, like Shaboomy. You can like zip zap around. That's a Pokemon thing, or is it Zippy Zap? Zing Zap is a thing. Solitary, blah blah blah. Solitary confinement. Yeah. Why does it need to take all the time to scan even basic things like that? Shriek Bat, oh boy. Always sounds like a fun sort of thing. And of course, like, this is the type of Metroid game where you can like get better studying on enemy names, because of course there's a scan for each and every one. Till we play Prime 1. I Shriek Bat. What about Fire Shriek Bat? He didn't like my joke, so I blasted his fiery face off. I don't know. What you got for me? Nothing at all, ever. That's that there. Take 4. What about take 5? I'm just gonna briefly pause just to catch up on my scans. We got Fallen Zebus, that was the pirate data we got. Parasite, scan, auto turret. Alright, got those thus far, so I'm just gonna mark them as red. Small energy and map station. We're gonna see pretty obvious things that can be scanned otherwise as we go along. Things that are actually important to the logbook. What you got for me here? More lore on the Steam wall. Freight lift corridor immediately. Security codes. Ashblabi. What about this? We gotta scan that guy. Some people might wonder why I'm playing this before Super Metroid properly on stream. I mean, I did stream pretty much a full randomizer and then a little bit more, along with the Link to the Past stuff, but yeah. The Metroid timeline is kind of ambiguous. It's like kind of Metroid 1, then like the Metroid Prime, at least the initial trilogy, and then regular Metroid 2. It's kind of strange how it all works, but yeah. I streamed Metroid 1 and 2. I can still do like Zero Mission and then AM2R or Metroid Samus Returns, but I'm kind of in another hankering for the Prime Trilogy, even though I just played it for the first time around this time last year. I started in like May of 2020. Then paced myself out, then it was about by the end of July 2020 that I had finished Prime 3. Then I started Other Rim, then had a really long sabbatical, then finished that in like this January. I just like checking other things, make sure we're all good. Yeah, I already know what scans I need to get, so I don't know what I'm so worried about. Off to the elevator we go. We're gonna get in this mode and get all hoppy about it. Oh yeah. Just so you know, it's another Wii Remote game. Just like the launch star shaking that has happened in the Galaxy games. Just gotta keep it at eye level. Maximum power recommended. Alright, I'll maximize my power with the charge blast and then that type of blast. and pull it in with my charge shot. Is there someone else shooting at me? I'm about to say there's not more turrets right now. Aren't there? That's a big boy, and there's so many boys that are tightly sealed. We know all about tightness and seals. Art seals. Alright, let's go ahead and scan the important red dude. Insert your metallic sphere. Oh yeah. Samus is going to insert her very large metallic sphere right here. Or adequate sized. We could even bomb if we want, but we don't really want to destroy the momentum. Not that it knocks you out or anything. Alright, we gotta be ready right here because turret dudes. Can we even target him, or are they tangible? Okay, I guess they are tangible. Just to show that they'd be around for shooty mode. Yeah, doing all this damage. Let's go ahead and call these in, and yeah, it's like 3 at a time for the small ammunition refill. That's a big boy door, but we got more scanning. How many types of lacerations and cranial trauma have you gone through? How many layers of death are you on? Scan that stuff. Door lock enabled. But I think before things get too large around here, we got that as well. Spherical shape. Spherical! Get that? Save station. Sounds like something to scan for me. All these scans. Scan Clyde scanner. Okay, here we go. Here we got a logbook scan. A save station. Oh yeah, step into them and save your game and fully restore your energy. Yay. So I'm going to gain back the 57 health that I lost aside from the energy heals I've done. Alright. Go in here, and go in here. The audio check. All good. Game has been saved. Energy replenished. In a situation like this, I can briefly tab and speed up, but yeah, it's kind of out of the way. I wouldn't really want to press the button for that. I'm just gonna get some security saves right here for the sake of any mess-ups that could happen. Alright. Are we ready to get moving? We're pretty much full up on everything. Not even a pretty much situation, just as good as we can be at this beginning juncture. Looking pretty important over there. Might want to get out before it closes back up on us. Plenty of dead bodies. Oh man, I should have scanned them, but we got locked into a cutscene here. Get that robotic body moving along. Stomp, stamp. Oh boy, things are looking a little Super Smashy Brothers-y, aren't they, E? Especially with that type of thing. That type of queen on some queen stuff. Parasite queen stuff. Very drippy. Oh yeah. Then that classic Metroid Prime beat boppy music. Here we go. Let's scan this big lady, the Parasite Queen. Quite a long scan to do. Long as well. Parasite Queen. Female, what? Genetically enhanced by unknown means. It's getting kind of noisy just because we're in kind of a boss music area. Acquire your new target. Yeah. See, even this music is in Smash, I'm pretty sure. Weapon grade blasts. It's got a little bit of a protection field and be ready to deal with that as best as possible. And obviously the idea for boss fights, get in non-scan mode. You can strafe around, do your charge blast like that, shoot your missile in. Just trying to not stay on pace with the energy field. Come on now. I guess I can kind of shoot her before it gets crazy. And it kind of helps move around. She's hit me twice and I've only taken that 7 damage. Ain't that crazy? She's already about halfway gone. Just gotta keep pelting her down. Kablammy. You're just like a tutorial boss, aren't you? Hey, that hit before it got into splooshy mode. Sometimes even normal blasts on enemies don't really do much. But obviously we're kind of going force field mode. She can kind of poke herself out. I don't know if that's like a glitch as a result of my playing method. There, yeah. Let's get to the open hole so we can... Oh, that would be the last hit, but there's a couple at least more. 5 more missiles left. Missilization. Gotta crystallize the missilization and a chrysalis, and there she goes. There we go with that. So yeah, boss fights are missable scans, so you want to try to get them as soon as possible. Might have even been another scan I could have gotten, but yeah, like a locked door. There's a scan for that. But there will be plenty of time. I have a particular case in mind. Evacuate? Why would I need to evacuate? The reactor core is critical. Oh man. Probably because all that junk going on. Like a last-ditch effort. Alright, here's my escape method. We gotta zoop our way out here. I don't think there's really too many scans on the way out, but I'll keep in scan mode. Yeah, like that scan right there. Oh man. Will I make it out of here in the 7-minute period that is allotted, give or take, of time? Oh, well, I guess you have to scan this to activate the hologram, you know. Hey look, it's a new thing. Another platform active. Alright, let's do this thing. Shaboomity. Yeah, I'm gonna hurt this space station boy. This frigate. This freaking frigate. Good thing I know that it's not frigate, and I deactivated the turret, otherwise I wouldn't have made it a problem. What do we got going on here? A big boy room. They took care of themselves. Hey, how you doing? Is that a extra queen? Or is it just a deceased creature? It's like almost a larval queen or something. Maybe even experimental sort of thing. I mean, I kind of already did say there's like experimental things. Kind of gives you a warning as well when you're right near some danger. Wow, a full point blank missile didn't do that to you? Yeah, hibernation. I think it's stuff we've already gotten because it's like getting all broken up anyway. Shablam. You're gonna get shablammed. Make your way out. Yeah, because this is opens up because we saw it already. Wow, what's going on here? Let's go into this mode. Because this mode is fun. Oh boy, what is this? All these dang old parasites, dang nematodes. So many dudes. How about we missile them and not get poisoned upon? Oh yeah, I didn't even get to recover missiles. I'm sure it's no problem. Let's just go ahead and do that. Thin out the herd a little bit. Don't need to go that way, we just gotta go around. But this is right, isn't it? It's like a special door. Nothing scannable. Alright. Even more dudes? Yeah, there's more dudes. Always more dudes. We can always ignore them. Maybe scare them away with a bomb. And keep yourself balled up. Oh man. Jump in the hole. We gotta zoom. I wonder if we're more than halfway out. I don't know. Could be a very difficult beginning of the game. Well there. Just like a quick little in-between. Just like kind of get a grasp. Ooh, yeah. See? Just gotta drink in the environment. See, though, yeah. It was just that lift I've been through before. Gotta ride the lift. And can I climb up? Yeah, I don't have to worry about too much in the way of physics, because kind of mechanized. Got your 3 bombs at a time. You can go for crazy bomb jumps, but not really looking to do such a thing so much right now. I'm gonna destroy you in that way, then I'm gonna destroy you in that way. Probably because I didn't even have too many things to work with anyway. Recover back a little bit. Man, are there like dudes below me? Oh yeah, of course. All that danger. Hopefully they don't join me back. Oh, come on. Why are you shouting on me? Alright, let's just go ball mode, because ball is life, and ball may help you keep your life. That might actually be what I was rolling into right there. Get down to this level. Always more stuff. Shoot them around. Open up the door for me so I don't get booped upon. Whoa. Kind of taking my time on this escape, but I think I'll be fine. Let's not use up my bombs so soon, but I feel like I'm going slower, probably because I'm going uphill. Getting ready for what's to come. Right here and get spooked by a thing. This kind of feels like something that happens in Alien Isolation. So maybe there's like some cross inspiration with all that. That's actually not even an insta-kill, it'll just like ball you up and make you use up a little bit of your time, but you still got plenty of time. Oh boy. Are we going to be on our way out soon? Hope we are. Uh-oh. That's not a good sound. This stuff stopped responding. I don't know if anything got disconnected or anything. And the game crashed. Ain't that nice. Yeah. And the last time I saved was before the Parasite Queen fight. So, that stinks. I might have to stop the recording here for a little bit. Yeah, because I don't really want to use up all that time to get back in the chase. Call this like a 30-minute initial start. Then I'll be like back in a few minutes once I'm caught up on the Parasite Queen fight and everything. So I guess I'll see you there. Unexpected end to this first part. Probably should be spacebarring more, but you know, yeah.